Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Create Astral Modpack. In the previous episode, we actually got to finally explore the moon. And we also unlocked Chapter 3 of the quest log, which brings us to basically being able to automate a ton of different things. In today's episode though, I think I'm gonna go ahead and look for Desh, as Desh will actually unlock quite a few things for us, mostly in terms of better tools, but we can actually also start getting working towards the quadrocopter, which will actually require a precision mechanism, and the precision mechanism is pretty simple. For some reason I thought it required brass, but it's actually just a golden sheet. However, it does require Desh nuggets, so yeah, we definitely need to go and find Desh before we're actually able to make the quadrocopter. And so yeah, in the comments on the previous episode, you guys actually left quite a few useful tips in order to actually find Desh. Y'all let me know that you can actually find it in meteorites that are strewn across the moon. So I think what I'm going to do is head back to the moon as soon as I can. I'll probably clear out my inventory a little bit. And then, yeah, we'll go exploring and trying to find a few meteorites. If I'm able to find even a single piece of Desh, that would allow us to make the quadrocopter, and then we can find more meteorites a little bit easier. Alright, so I'm now back on the moon, and I'm just going to take a look at the map really quick. And I don't particularly see, maybe that's a meteor? It's kind of hard to tell. But I might just head in a random direction and hope that I stumble across a meteor. I'm gonna just head south, I guess. I guess that'll work for now, at least. And while I'm here as well, I think I'm gonna keep an eye out for soul sand, and I think that's soul sand right here, actually. Oh, don't fall directly into the lava, that would be bad. That's soul soil. Don't know if that'll work. I'm gonna grab it anyway, though. We're gonna need soul sand for a few things in the future. I think I see some right there. Yeah, we'll definitely need a lot of this. I'm hoping to find like a large deposit of it eventually, though. That way we can just sort of mine it out and, you know, get a lot of resources. And oh, it looks like we got a new quest. And yeah, look at this. I guess this is some sort of futuristic moon railroad. Oh, that's so cool looking. I don't know if it has any treasure or anything, but I mean, if we ever get into trains, we can definitely steal some of these tracks. And there's an abandoned building here, and it looks like there's just the oh, nice. This chest actually has Desh in it. Oh, okay. That kind of changes the plans here for a bit, because we can actually go and make the quadrocopter now if we'd like to. I think I'm gonna just explore around a little bit longer though, just to see if we can find anything else that might be of use here. And ooh, I think that might, yeah, that's more Desh right there. Okay, so this must be one of the meteors, huh? They're a lot smaller than I thought they would be. And it looks like there's also iron in here. Oh yeah, tons of Desh, okay. So this might be more common than I thought it would be. Yeah, I'll definitely try to find some more of these little meteorites. I don't know if there's... Oh, there's another one right here. I don't know if they come in variety of sizes, or... Definitely like how common they appear to be. And look at that Enderman. He's just bouncing around. Is he fighting something? Oh, it looks like he was. Oh, there's an endermite. Ah, okay, okay. And that looks interesting. I guess that's a zombie, maybe? I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna stay as far away from that as I can. That kind of terrifies me. Okay, they can throw stuff at you. I don't really have a ranged weapon on me. Oh, I have my rifle. I forgot this thing isn't like a bow, it's more like a crossbow. I wonder if this guy drops anything. Ah, okay, just rotten flesh. I guess they are like zombies that are ranged, I guess. Huh. Oh, this one dropped some sort of crystal? What was that? Ice shard. Guess that can be made into ice. Guess eventually we can make cryo fuel. That's getting into Astral, and I'm really unfamiliar with Astral, so yeah, I might take a look at some of the space-related things later and see what we can do with that. Alright, so what I want to do next is make my way towards actually being able to make precision mechanisms. Now, currently we can completely just do this, however, the quest book actually wants us to get blaze burners first, and then we can actually go to brass. So making an empty blaze burner really isn't that bad. It's just a few iron rods, a moonstone, and a couple of iron sheets. And I'm also going to get started on smelting up the raw Desh as well. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make maybe 4 or 5 empty blaze burners. That way we can sort of make them all in a bulk, and then we just don't really have to think about it in the future for a while. Alright, so I can make the first 2 right now. And that should actually complete the quest for us. Okay, we do need the actual blaze itself as well. And here's a couple more. Alright, I'm just exploring the moon right now, and I found this cool looking structure, so yeah, I thought I would explore it with you guys. It looks pretty cool. I really like the blocks that they used here. Alright, looks like there's just a chest here. Ooh, whoa! Okay, that's huge. That gets us extremely closer to actually being able to set up applied energistics. Let me just kill this guy. Oh gosh. Wow, he does a lot of damage. Yeah, if you find these structures, I guess that's a pretty good way to get... Oh, what is that? That's a curious meteorite, apparently. Huh. I wonder if this is a applied energistics one or not. Looks like it's just full of gold. Oh, and a loot chest. Okay, not the best stuff, but yeah, that is so much gold. Wow. Is that giving me nuggets? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I might actually come back with Silk Touch and grab some of these to just to decorate with. And it looks like there's another meteor right over here as well. And yeah, I definitely should have brought some more food with me. I wasn't really expecting to run into so many enemies here, but yeah, I like to come here at night just because it looks more like the moon, I guess. Yeah, it might be too dangerous to come here. Yeah, I was yikes, I might die here. That would be super bad if I died here, so I think I'm gonna retreat for now and then yeah, just come back with a little bit more food. Alright, so I'm back at the I don't even know what to call it, the fortress here. And yeah, I realized that there was this spawner here, and it does look like it's actually a blaze spawner. Oh, that's a skeleton right there. Yeah, this is kind of dangerous, I'm retreating. But yeah, that is a blaze spawner, so I'm actually just gonna fill all of my blaze burners from that. Alright, and that is the blaze burner quest completed. And now we can actually move on to going to brass. And I believe this is just tin and zinc. Or zinc and copper, I mean. Yeah, and it does require it to be heated, so we're actually going to go ahead and set up an automatic one of these guys as well. And honestly, I might be able to get away with just putting a blaze burner below the one we already have and then just feeding it fuel every once in a while whenever it's needed. But eventually I would like to actually completely automate that. And I have a feeling we're going to need a lot of this, so I'm just going to do a stack of each, and hopefully that'll sustain us for quite a while. And I do actually need some fuel for the blaze burner. Here we go. And I should just be able to right-click that, and it should start going. Yeah, just like that. Cool, so I'm going to go ahead and let that smelt up. Now, hopefully it doesn't turn into a liquid. And I just realized it is. Okay, cool. So instead, I'm actually going to do that and set it up here instead. Yeah, because yeah, this should work a lot easier, a lot better. And I didn't have the cast here, so there we go. Now that should actually start... I might need to click it again. There we go. Yeah, that'll actually start making some brass ingots for us. And that'll actually unlock the next quest. And cool, we get a plate of shepherd's pie from that. Okay. So now that pretty much unlocks pretty much everything for us. All the different ways to actually automate things. Now the next step is pretty much just to get precision mechanisms up and running and get that all automated. Now this is pretty much the exact same machines I've been making, so I might just skip ahead to the end of it. Basically we're going to be making this machine again, just without the smelter. Alright, so I think that this is pretty much the layout that I want for this machine. We're going to have an input here. This is where all of the gold sheets will go. And actually what I want to do is add another crude storage here. This will actually pull the gold sheets into this one, into the one behind it. And actually, honestly, I might make this a barrel instead. That way we can have a few different levels of completion here. So from there, it'll go under the deployers. This one will deploy, I believe it's going to be large, then small cogs. And I can actually take a look at this really quick. Oh, small, then large, then a Desh nugget. So the Desh nugget will go there. And if it's completed, it'll go into this crude storage here. If it's not, it'll go to the weighted ejector and then just keep cycling back. So pretty much all I need to do now is just go ahead and set up the power for it. And by the way, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last machine that I actually build down here, because I actually want to start getting everything set up in the base over there. And now that we're going to have access to precision mechanisms, we'll actually be able to pretty much go full bore with the steam engines. Getting the blaze burners is also a huge step in that process. So yeah, basically what I want to do is set up a basically as large of a steam boiler as I can inside of the castle, and that'll actually allow us to get power running throughout the entire base. And yeah, we won't have to set up little machines like this underground all the time. We'll just be able to basically automate all of the power. And then I'll probably move these as well. I'll just have all of these different machines set up within the base. Okay, I think that's pretty much the power setup. I went pretty basic with it. It's just a regular speed water wheel here. And yeah, so pretty much I think that's everything. All I'm going to have to do now is actually get the storage units configured. So I should just have to, what was it? Control and O, there we go. We'll go output through the back there, and that should actually get these things started. And that'll wait there. I'll configure this to be output on the back as well. Okay, that's the first stage. Output there. Should make the second one, perfect. Then we'll do the Desh nuggets just like that. Now this process is going to be probably pretty slow, and I'm actually going to need my gears as well. I'm probably going to have to craft quite a few more of these, but I think a few of these will do for now, as at least like that. And that should actually get everything up and running. Now all I need to do is wait for a completed one so that we can actually get the output right here. Now hopefully those aren't going in. Yeah, that one's pulling out. So yep, that'll just start cycling back through. And once it works its way through the golden sheets, and I'm actually just going to pull them out for now, because I don't want too many of these as of right now. I just want to get to the final one as soon as we can. And by the way, I'm going to need a lot of cogs, so what I'm going to do is throw a golden sheet in here, inside of the stone cutter specifically. And in order to get the small ones, all you need is the coin gold cast. Then for the large ones, you just need the gear gold cast. Then if we just go ahead and find where we have our bronze production, I think right here. And this is actually making andesite alloy right now. But what we can actually do is replace that. And I might have to break this. If I place the gear gold cast there, I don't know why, but I always confuse bronze and brass. But yeah, so I can't even remember the recipe. Here we go, copper and tin. So yeah, this is going to be a way more efficient way of actually making the cogs. All right, and it looks like we actually have our first one all ready to go. Cool, so I'm actually going to use this to go ahead and filter this. And we will say input from the back, auto input. Then we can go ahead and flip the funnel right there. Cool, so that is completely automated now. This thing does use a lot of cogwheels though, so we probably won't leave it running for too long. So it does look like we're actually going to need 5 precision mechanisms for this. So I am going to keep this running and try to accumulate a few of them. It does look like we're probably on the final stages for most of these, most of the first ones that we've made. And by the way, this does have a small chance of producing random junk. So what I might do is maybe add a filter here or just somewhere along the line to filter out some of the junk that it makes. All right, it looks like we have all 5 of our precision mechanisms now. And that is that quest completed. Cool. So what we can do from here is actually go ahead and do auto crafting, or what I want to do actually is get into making some brass casings, and that way we can actually make the rotation speed controller. The rotation speed controller will allow us to control what speed our rotation is going at, and that way we can actually go at max speed and yeah, make every machine that we make pretty much fully efficient. So in order to make brass casings, what we're going to need to do is pour molten brass over some copper casings. It's pretty simple. We already have copper casings automated, and we can make brass pretty easily. So yeah, I think I just want to set up a little system in order to actually make these. But first, honestly, what I want to do is make the quadrocopter, because that was kind of the goal from the beginning of this episode. And it does seem pretty easy to make. All right, so I think I have everything that I need to make the quadrocopter. Actually, I am going to need a seat, but we can actually make the propeller and the large propeller. And I'm not actually sure if it specifically requires a red seat. I don't see any other crafting thingies here for it, so it's probably a red seat. All right. And there we go. There's everything we need for the quadrocopter. So I believe all I need to do is place this down on the ground, and that looks so cool. And then maybe right click. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, up is, okay, shift is a little weird. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is awesome. It's a little slow, but honestly, it's not bad. This is awesome. Oh, that's so cool. We can finally see our base from the air. Yeah. I might rebind the shift, because I always associate shift with dismount, and it feels a little bit weird. But yeah, here's our base from the air. All right, so what I think I want to do now is actually take this thing to the moon and do a little bit more exploration. And yeah, see if we can find some meteorites. And I would really like to find some of the meteorites from what's it called? Applied Energistics. And ooh, I don't know if there's a good way to break this thing. I guess we just got to break it. Here we go. Okay, it doesn't break apart, which is really good. All right, let's see how this thing works on the moon. I'm honestly, ooh, that guy got pretty close. I'm honestly surprised how well it works, considering it uses fans and, well, you know, that doesn't really work on the moon, but you know, it is what it is. So, I never did finish exploring this meteor over here, so I think I might go over there and yeah, see what I can find. All right, so here we are at this meteor. And I don't actually know if it's different from the other types of meteors. I did start digging in here earlier, but I got attacked by a monster, so I kind of stopped. Ooh, this is all just coal. Honestly, I might just mine out this entire thing. And it does look like there's a chest here. Okay, a few more of the inscribers. Now, I don't know. I think that might be the last one that I needed, actually. I'll have to double check that, but yeah, that's kind of huge. I'm hoping in the next couple of episodes I'm going to be able to actually make the applied energistics system, because my storage situation is so bad right now. And the cool thing about this quadrocopter is we can just go up to like the side of a mountain and just start mining. Also, this is cheese, apparently. I thought it was gold. I guess it's just food. Let's see if it's used for anything. Oh, that's how we make the blaze cakes. Okay. Yeah, that's actually going to be pretty handy. So yeah, I'll definitely collect as much of this as I can. And yeah, I definitely feel like this quadrocopter has definitely opened up exploration a lot more for me. Just because we don't have to deal with like the gravity or lack thereof on the moon. Yeah, it's a lot more fun to just sort of explore with it. And by the way, there is an upgraded version of it, but you do need the engine, which is, yeah, just a whole other process that we can't really get into quite yet. It will take us a little while to actually be able to do that, but I think that's actually, I think it's faster than the quadrocopter. I haven't really seen it in use though, so yeah, that's just my assumption. It would be kind of nice if we had, honestly, I would really like some sort of create version of like the elytra. That would make this exploration bit like so much more fun. Yeah, I'm definitely liking the quadrocopter so far. Oh, okay, that's a massive structure right there. It looks like sort of a nuclear silo, maybe? Okay, I will definitely go and explore that in a second, although I did find another one of these meteors. That's crazy. Looks like I found another inscriber thingy here. Alright, so I think I want to try to tackle this thing from the top, maybe? Looks like there's a ton of lava in the bottom. It says nuclear. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. It's some sort of nuclear silo. And my oxygen is running... Whoa. Okay. I do need to keep track of my oxygen. I do have a few tanks on me, but... yeah, that's cool. Okay, I'm just gonna try to sneak down here. Can I open that? Here we go. Okay, some decent loot. Oh, a tier... huh, okay. And there's another chest down in the bottom, it looks like. Oh, this is so dangerous. Yeah, I'm definitely glad that I got the quadrocopter. Alright, I'll take it all. There's so many loot chests around. Okay, I'll be careful of that lava there. And I'll try to go for the one that's down in the middle. Man, this looks like a boss arena. I hope something massive doesn't spawn or something. Okay, pretty standard loot, honestly. I wasn't expecting anything amazing, but... Okay, Pentaconter? Pentaconter? I don't know what that means, honestly. Open 50 loot containers. Ah, okay. Yeah, it looks like just a bunch of standard loot, I guess. Ooh, a few copper casings. That'll actually be pretty handy here pretty soon. And I don't really know what the iron plates are used for, I guess. I guess it's just decoration. It would be actually pretty fun to decorate with those. Alright, well, I think I've opened every container here. There wasn't really a whole lot that was, you know, overly unique or anything, but yeah, it definitely got us a good bit of materials. And wow, there are so many Endermen here. I wonder if the wastelands are sort of like the warped forest. Yeah, they all seem to be mad at an Endermite. And wow, this chest was completely empty. Cool. Alright, well, I think I'm done exploring for today, at least. I did find quite a few things. But yeah, I would like to save some exploration for future episodes. So yeah, I just took a look at which inscriber presses we have, and the only one that is missing is actually the calculation press. So I think I'm going to go and find that soon, but not today. Because unfortunately, we are out of time for today's episode. Next episode, what we're going to do is continue working our way towards the automation stages. We'll probably make some of these rotation speed controllers. I would also like to get the base up and running, and we'll probably make a steam engine, one that's pretty large and hopefully as big as we can make it. And hopefully we'll have enough power to power all of our existing machines as well as any of the machines that we make in the future. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace.